All right, I know there's always a delay, so that's what I'm waiting for. Let's see here. All right, we're up.
So that's what I'm waiting for.
Okay, I know that you guys are probably like, why was she just staring at the camera? Let me make sure that I have this sound down. We are gonna get started. Guys, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Like, I am so excited. Let me tell you about the whirlwind of my couple of weeks and the fact that I had the privilege of sitting here with you guys tonight. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for giving me 30 minutes, maybe 35, 40, depending on how excited I get, to spend the evening with you, to just share with you what I do and how I do it and why do I always talk about it. And I'm just gonna go ahead and give you the disclaimer. My job is a Beachbody coach, and I have never been more proud to represent a company than the company of Beachbody. And I have never in my mind been so proud than to lead a powerhouse team than Moxie. So whoever you are watching this right now, thank you, thank you, thank you, because it really is sometimes hard or vulnerable to open up and to share that, hey, this is something I'm really excited about, and this is something I really believe in, and this is a gift that I want to give people. But you know what the risk is? Okay, I'm getting comfortable. Things are getting real. You know what the risk is? The risk is that some people won't pick up what I'm putting down. And I can't control that, but it is a responsibility of mine to give you the facts. It is not a responsibility of mine to convince you to become a coach, to convince you to join our challenge group, or to convince you that this is the right avenue for you. But I am going to give you facts. I am going to peel back some layers, perhaps on your fears, your limiting beliefs, or something perhaps that I dealt with, my skepticism. I was very skeptical, and so was my husband. But I will share with you my background in business and why I know 100,000,000% that I was made to be a Beachbody coach, and that this business has changed my entire family's life. So let me go ahead and share my screen, and I'm going to give you guys some slides. I'm a very visual person, and that's how I'm going to introduce myself. So wait 1 second here as we transition. Perfect. Okay, I'm pretty sure you guys can see that just fine. So some of you might be thinking, okay, I got sent this link. My girlfriend said, hey, join me tonight at 9 o'clock and I'll buy you a drink next week. I don't know. I don't know what got you here. Or maybe you've been in challenge groups with our coaches before. Or maybe you simply are looking for a side job, a side opportunity, something that could, I mean, honestly, maybe it's just, hey, I really want to come home to my kids, which was my story. Maybe it's, I really love seeing everyone's excitement about this trip that they just went on, and I hear everyone talking about coaching, and I just want to know the facts. Well, welcome. And if you are listening and you are pumped and you were like, yeah, I already want to do this. I'm just listening so I know how to sign up. Well, go ahead and just invite a friend. Like, drop this YouTube link over to a friend right now, or afterwards, give this link to a friend, because we really just want to spread this conversation around, because it's not up to us to decide who joins our mission or not. It's simply our responsibility to tell you about it. So I'm going to introduce myself, because I am a friendly person, and I want to start by telling you that, one, I am a real person. My name is Laura Mendenhall. I am originally from Georgia, and I am 30 years old. Does that give my age away? I think I'm pretty proud to be 30. Actually, like, the things that I've accomplished in my life in the past 3 years, I feel like could make me feel like a really pretty proud 30-year-old. Like, that is amazing to me. But in 2009, before I started my family, this picture right here is kind of a timeline of what I've been through. And my husband and I got married in 2007. So 2 years into our marriage, I was working in corporate America. I was a marketing director for a publicly traded company, a medical software company. It was very well-known, very prestigious, very exciting to be the youngest marketing director that company has ever advanced. It was really an honor. However, in the midst of it seeming like I had it all together, in the midst of it seeming like I should have been so happy, I was sitting there miserable. Why? Because I was traveling away from my home 75% of the time. I was working in a medical industry that truly I didn't know. It was not just a medical industry like nursing and doctors, which is incredible, but that's not what I went to school for. So I didn't even have the skill set to understand that. But it was a software company, and I don't have that techie brain. That's okay, but that wasn't me. And maybe you can relate. I don't know where you are in life right now, but if you are in a position where you're thinking, I just really don't feel like I'm using the strengths that I have. I really don't feel like I'm appreciated in the role that I have. I really want to contribute to something bigger than me. Gosh, I was so hungry for that. I needed that. So in 2009, in this picture, I remember it like it was yesterday. I just felt weird. I didn't feel like me. I was losing myself. I struggled with so many health issues because of my stressful job. I had adult acne. I have PCOS. I was struggling with IBS. I was having heart palpitations. I was going to the doctor. I was one of those weird cases that got swine flu. Like I was one of those people. I was so stressed out because of my job that I was physically getting sick. I was living on airplanes, living in hotel rooms. I was spent. AKA something had to change. But you know what? I just kind of buckled my seatbelt, said, you know what? This is what life is. You clock in, you clock out, you show up for work and leave to work. And even if you're miserable, even if you're tired, even if you feel unfulfilled, and even if you only get 1% raise each year, you better smile at your boss and tell him how appreciative you are. So I did that for a couple of years. Again, I was in this corporate job for 5 years. But by 2011, something changed. Can you guys see that big old belly? Okay, so I got pregnant, and that changed my life because no longer was I thinking, okay, well, I can just suck it up, Buttercup. I can just suck it up, and I'm going to do this job. I'm going to pursue it. I'm going to climb the corporate ladder, and I'm just going to go until I can maybe once I turned 68, maybe start earning 6 figures a year. That's what I was thinking. I thought, okay, maybe I should go get my master's in business. Maybe I should suck up to the bosses. Maybe I should do anything and everything, skip dinner with my family, travel more, sacrifice every ounce of me in order to feel like I am worth something. When I got pregnant, it immediately changed me because I thought, I am now living for this little child inside of me. And that little boy, Leland, has changed my life. So I started searching for jobs. I just told you guys, I was, seemingly successful, and I had a reputation, and I felt good about my skills. I had a college degree. I had a master's degree. I had climbed the corporate ladder. But guys, I was applying for jobs literally every 6 months out of desperation. I applied for hundreds of jobs. What in the world? I got none of them. No jobs, nothing. So I thought, I am a failure. Nobody, I am not worth anything. I'm sucking at everything. I'm not making my family proud. I'm not making me proud. I'm not even using my skills. I'm so unhappy. I'm spiraling down. And by 2013, I had reached my end. I had reached the end of my rope, guys. I was tired. I was exhausted. I was living in a new town. I didn't know. My husband was pursuing his dream job at the time. And I was just losing myself trying to please everyone else. And in 2013, lean in, listen to me. I had a friend, literally as simple as this, say, hey, I know that you're stressed. I have this detox group that I'm starting. Would you want to join me? And I jumped on it like white on rice. I thought, yes, I need to detox my life. I just need to start fresh. I need to find myself. I need to start working out again. I am out of it. I need to feel good about myself again. Well, this friend introduced me to an amazing product that has transformed my health from the inside out and helped so many of the ailments that I've struggled with my entire life. This was Shakeology. I don't know if you've heard of Shakeology, but it is a shake that Beachbody created that is dense with superfood nutrition. And the way that it affected me is the struggles I have had my whole entire life, the things that medical doctors couldn't tell me. They just said, hey, you have acid reflux, you have IBS, you have PCOS, you have acne, you have XYZ, all of these things. Now, this is not a claim. I am not saying that this is magical, but for me personally, I realized that a lot of the health issues I was dealing with were so minor that they could have been fixed through proper nutrition. And that's where Shakeology came in. So after I started working out and fixing my nutrition, this idea of being a Beachbody coach was a no-brainer. So I signed up as a Beachbody coach in 2013, and I went all in because I realized that I believed in this business, I believed in the community, and by golly, I believed in the programs and products because of the results I was having personally. So it was so easy for me to say, yes, I recommend it, yes, I believe in it, and yes, I will proudly represent this company and tell others about it. But I had no idea. I had no idea that just simply using Beachbody as a vehicle to improve my life personally, that would open up the floodgates for me to be such a strong help to my finances, to be a strong help to my family, to be home with my children, and to eventually retire myself from corporate America, retire my husband from his job, and also now we're working on retiring my mom from her job. It is unbelievable how my life has been transformed. So I signed up in 2013 and it was an incredible year. 2014, our team grew and it grew and it grew. I don't know why. I just feel like there's a lot of people in our community that got it. I didn't have a huge Facebook following. I didn't have this huge background in social media marketing. All I did was simply use my story, my example, and leading from the front and said, hey, I'm willing to help people who want to lose weight and eat right. And if you want to do that too, I'm going to lead these accountability groups every month. You're welcome to join me. So by using that model and duplicating that and teaching the coaches on our team to do the same thing, to transform themselves from the inside out, and to use that to inspire other people, guys, by 2014, we were a top 100 team out of 400,000 coaches. By 2015, we were a 2-time elite team, which is like the 0.00001% of the entire company gets that title of an elite team. So here we are in 2016. We are blazing. We're moving forward, and we're going to duplicate that same success. And it really is my honor and responsibility. I really feel like it's my obligation to open my hands up to you and say, hey, this Moxie group, this team that we started 3 years ago, it is something big. And I am simply here to tell you that if you don't see it, that's okay. Maybe you're not meant to see it. Maybe you're not meant to be on our team. But for those who can capture a little bit of the energy and a little bit of the direction and a little bit of the momentum, maybe you were meant to be on our team. And I am out of my mind excited to share with you guys that Moxie was something that was on my heart. It's basically the name that our team is. Okay, so each Beachbody coach, they can start their business, and if their team grows, and if you would like to, create a team, a community, then you can name whatever you want. For me, Moxie came on my heart, and it's the ability to face challenges with spirit and courage. So I am the founder of Moxie. I'm honored to be the founder. I'm honored to work with the 1,000 coaches we have on our team. We have this new hashtag, We Are Moxie, because we're a family here and the community is incredible. We have over 30 diamonds on our team. And our motto that we live by, that I really try to shine bright, is love fast, live slow. Now, that is an introduction of who I am and who we are. But let me introduce you to who Beachbody is. First step, before I even go into Beachbody, I want to dive into you. Beachbody is incredible. It really is. The company full of leaders who have been there from the beginning, the integrity, the passion, the character, the consistency, the quality service, the quality products. Guys, I can go all day long because this is not my first rodeo. However, I want to know you. What do you want? I shared with you what I wanted out of life. I wanted to come home to my son. I wanted financial freedom. I wanted to get out of debt. And I did not want a 1% raise every single year. I wanted to be in control of my life and not allow anybody to tell me that I'm fired. Now I come at that with quite passion, because in the 2-year time frame, I watched my father-in-law get fired. I watched my dad get fired. And then I watched my husband get fired. And by that time I said, you better believe that I am going to take control of my career, and no one will tell me what I'm worth, what I'm doing, and if I fit into their business strategy. I decided in 2013 that I was going to be my own boss and nobody was going to stop me. So that's what I wanted. Maybe you want to be debt-free. Maybe you want to travel with your family. Maybe you just want to get a mani and pedi. Hello, amen. Maybe you want to save for college. Maybe you want to pay off that car loan, retire your parents, go on that honeymoon, buy organic groceries, be in the best shape of your life. All of these things are incredible desires, but let me ask you this. If you stay doing the exact same thing you're doing right now, in 5 years, will you have achieved any of this? Maybe you would have, because maybe you're really disciplined, maybe you're very on point, and that's incredible. But what if you could achieve some of these things in 6 months? What if you can achieve some of these things with a lot of hard work and achieve it in 12 months? Would it be worth it to you? Would it be worth it to you to use these Beachbody products, get healthier, drink the shakes, talk to some friends about it, join us in our monthly challenge groups, and use that as a way to earn a side income to help your goals? Here's what I put together. Now, follow me here. I don't know if you're business minded or if you're just loving the fact that this could be a sisterhood, but I want you to try to put on your business brain right now, because I'm going to challenge you to think about something. If you do not change what you're doing right now, but you want some of the things on this list, will you ever achieve it? And if your answer is probably not, and if so, it might be in 30 years, my question to you is, if you wanted to achieve it, if you were really desperate to achieve some of these things. I was desperate to come home to my son, desperate. Okay, I was traveling away from him. He was 8 months old. I was working an hour and a half away from home. My commute was 3 hours each day. It was brutal. I was desperate to come home to my son. And for that reason, I had to look at my options. Do I go back to school and get more education? Do I apply for new jobs? You guys, I told you I did that and that went nowhere. Do I increase the hours I'm working? Do I ask for bonuses? Or should I start a franchise? Maybe I should start my own business, my brick and mortar, something local, so I can be in charge of my own schedule. I was considering all of these things. And here's where I want you to put your business hat on, because these are my options. If I went back to college, the average tuition, let me just break it down for you. The average tuition, whatever your goals are, if that's an option for you to increase your goals, to hit a life dream you have, the average tuition is about $35,000, for a 4-year degree. There's no guarantee after that of a job. Duh. You guys probably realize that by now. Also, if you're working an hourly job, maybe you can pick up some more shifts. And the average salary for somebody with that type of career, that's about $40,000. That's a decent paycheck. But you might only get like 11 days off a year, and your paycheck depends on keeping that job. It's not a salary. If you take off more, you don't get paid. But so a lot of people choose the franchise route. If they want financial freedom, if they have these big goals they want to achieve quickly, and they're in control of their schedule and they're in control of who they work with, the franchise typically is the best bet, right? The best option. But the average cost of a franchise to open up is $35,000. So you guys kind of see here a trend of, okay, it could cost you $35,000 to go to college. You can make a salary at an hourly job, increasing your hours at work, but then you would still be spending time away from traveling and vacation and going out to eat and just enjoying life. Or you can start your own business, take out a loan. Some people even like mortgage their home to start a career, because it's not just $35,000. I mean, sometimes starting a franchise, it's like $200,000. Think about opening like a Quiznos or a Subway. I'm thinking about stuff like that. A lot of people do that, and it's very successful, maybe. And the average profit is about $66,000. That doesn't include paying for like their actual rent and location and utilities, but $66,000 is a pretty good income, I'd say. So I started looking at the risk, the benefit, the rules, the guidelines, and I'm going to break it down to you guys really clearly. The risk, what if, okay, you guys saw it on the previous slide, I shared with you that typical franchises cost about $35,000. Actually, you know what? I'm going to back up. I'm going to back up to make sure that we are communicating this clearly so you guys have no confusion. The reason why I think franchising is typically, the best bet if somebody is trying to find some type of freedom in their life with their schedule, with their time, with their income, is because you can control that and you can work really hard and you will be rewarded perhaps by your work ethic. So I see that, and I think of Beachbody coaching as a franchise. I think of Beachbody as a company. They have allowed their customers to get a kickback when they refer other people to use their products. That is what a Beachbody coach does. A Beachbody coach is a customer who uses the product, who says, yes, you know what, I want to build a business out of telling people about this Beachbody community, about telling people how they can use these products and programs to lose weight. And while they do that, they can use this as a side job, a full-time job, something that could create a fortune for their family. Whatever you want to make of it, I see Beachbody as a franchise. But the cool thing about Beachbody is that it only costs $40 to sign up with this franchise. Now, some people say, oh, well, $40, that's a lot. Are you kidding me? Like, to start a business from your home, online, from your phone, while you're chasing your kids? Out of my mind. Now, is it a tight? Could it be a sacrifice? I am not belittling financial struggles. We have been there. Something I did not share with you guys in the previous slide when I was introducing myself is that my husband lost his job, so we lost our house. We had to move in with my in-laws for 5 months. We couldn't afford to be a family. I know what it's like to have financial struggles. So I know investment is hard. But if you think about the value of it, I honestly think it's out of my mind when people say, well, I just am uncomfortable doing that. Because look at the risk involved. If you range, what a franchise would be, yeah, I mentioned, anywhere from $10,000 to $200,000. Signing up as a coach is $40, and then it's $15 after that. Okay, pretty cool. The risk in only spending $40 to sign up on our team as a coach to start your own business, to go through our training, is that because it is such a low startup cost, many people treat this like a hobby, and therefore it pays like a hobby because they don't even put the work into it. And if they become their best coach, their potential is limitless. But sometimes when you spend more money in an investment, like if you actually mortgage your house and if you pay in $100,000 to start a business, I bet you that you will not give up until you pay back that $100,000. So it's like, I want you who's listening to this right now, I want you to consider the fact of how valuable this opportunity is. And it's only $40, but you have to treat it like a business in order for it to gain and build like a business. The benefit is that Beachbody Coaching is already a successful brand. You guys have heard of P90X, Insanity, Shakeology, 21 Day Fix, Country Heat just came out. Beachbody spends $150 million on Main Street marketing to create a brand recognition and continually develops new programs and products. Unbelievably, and it's incredible the uniqueness that you can experience when you're working with a company like Beachbody as a business owner. Okay, the guidelines when you're thinking about starting a franchise or coaching, and remember, this is all based on your dreams. This is all based on what you want out of life. And if there were literally 3 options to change your life, you can either go back to college to qualify for a better job, or you can work more hours, apply to new jobs, or you can open a franchise. So if the franchise is the best bet, look at this comparison and you tell me what the best bet is right here. A franchise, you're kind of stuck in a box apparently of like what that one company is supposed to do. But with coaching, it's your business and you create your brand. You create your mission. You create your vision. For me personally, I love the fact that I could talk about my family, my passion, my faith openly. I don't have to be politically correct. I can talk about anything I want because it's my business and I get to work with the people that I want. My success is linked not only to my own efforts, but the success of my team, who are also franchisees pursuing this dream as well. So it's just like what happened to me in corporate America. When I was a marketing director, my boss would look at me and say, hey, it's your responsibility to help our marketing department hit this goal. Can you do that? And then I would rally my employees and I would see, their game plans, and I would see their strategies, and I would help them tweak their direction, and I would send them to trainings, and I would work with them to achieve their individual goal. I love that I get to do that in coaching as well. So you might be thinking, okay, I get it. That's pretty sweet. But what exactly do you do? I work on my own transformation. Guys, I'm a mom of 2. It's not just a physical transformation of bouncing back after 2 pregnancies, but it's an internal transformation of my confidence, of finding myself again, of having a purpose, having a calling, having something hard to work for, and realizing that every single thing I get to do every single day, it could help somebody. And so I literally invite my family and friends to join this journey. What I'm doing with you right now is my privilege, and it's also my job. I simply just want to share about what I'm doing. So we start challenge groups every single month. A challenge group are these online accountability groups that invite people to start their own fitness and health transformation. And that compounds. We do those every month. People want to work on them, then they want to join our team, and then they want to help people, and then they want to join their team. And so this next slide is exactly how it works. You start working on you. You inspire a few new people to start their journey, who then inspire a few others, who then inspire a few others, who then inspire a few others. You guys get it? So this is a pay it forward kind of business, and the only way that you succeed is by lifting up other people. No longer do you have to step on people or focus on drama or kiss anybody's booty or anything else. You don't have to convince anybody of a raise. You don't have to manipulate your way in and out of a situation. You just have to work really, really hard and focus on helping other people. That is how this works. Like, for real. For real. I'm not even kidding you. So a part of Beachbody that is spectacular is the fact that it has a 3-tier model. You have your nutrition, and I already mentioned how incredible Shakeology has been for my personal health, but it gives you meal plans, 21-day fix, portion containers. I mean, that's revolutionized nutrition overall regarding the fitness programs and how you can focus on moderation, but eating good quality, clean foods. The peer support, oh my goodness, that's incredible. I don't think I would have ever been able to start and finish a program. I don't think I would have had the results I had. I think there's so many days that I wanted to throw in the towel, but because of the community that we're in, because of the instant moment that you become a coach on our team, you're added to our team pages, you're included in the family, you're set up with a success partner, you get a phone call from your sponsor. There is tons of support, and you can run as slow or fast as you want. In the fitness aspect, you guys know that we have world-class fitness programs that we commit to and keep each other accountable for. And this is our family. This is just a little bit of our family. Our team is well over 1,000 now, but Moxie is a fit community, a sisterhood of coaches, of guys and girls. I don't want to just say sisterhood because we definitely have some guys who are really rising up in the leadership roles. But I'm thrilled when new people join our mission to love fast and to live slow and to carry on the mission to simply serve people and make a career out of it. Unbelievable. It's a privilege. And what we do matters far beyond just our physical transformation. This is a new slide that I have put together just today. And I wanted to share it with you because I want you to realize how Beachbody coaches are changing the world, especially outside of our little bubble. So just in the past 2 years, coaches, not just Beachbody corporate, but the entire network of coaches, we have raised this money. Walk through me with this really quick. $200,000 to Raincatcher, which is a company that gives clean water sources to third world country. We've donated $100,000 to an organization called You Gotta Believe in New York to help teenagers in foster care get into permanent homes. $71,000 to the Red Cross to help the Calgary fires that just happened. $2 million to the International Justice Mission to help fight sex slavery. $689,000 to Mission Continues to help transition veterans out of active duty. $586,000 to a company called Upward Bound House to help with homeless families get shelter. And most of these are single moms. And $500,000 to a Native American tribe called the Lakota tribe in Pine Ridge. And it's a reservation to help with water and shelter. Just in the past 2 years, this is the impact that we're making by simply connecting new people every single month to our challenge groups and to join our team. What we do is far beyond us. So when I tell my team, when I tell Moxie, when I tell myself that I have a specific goal to go out and to talk to people and to use my personal story to encourage or inspire, let's say, my neighbor to join a challenge group with me, which means I encourage them to purchase a challenge pack, which has a fitness program and Shakeology. That's what a challenge pack is. And every challenge pack that we sell, a portion of that would be donated into one of these causes right here. So it's not only helping my neighbor, helping me, it's also changing these lives. Golly, I love being a part of something bigger than myself. But wait, did you just use the word sell, Laura? Oh my gosh. No, I don't like to sell stuff. Okay, hold on. I do not like to sell stuff either. Let's use the reverse brakes. So we do not sell stuff. I am not sitting in a salesman, like I'm not sitting in a car lot trying to throw up this cheesy billboard, slick my hair back, and sell you something under the table being like, hey, give me all your money and what I'm giving you is full of crap and it's going to break down soon. No, what I'm giving you is a solution to help yourself reach your goals. Let's just take it from the top. Let's just take it from the top. So the top 10 resolutions that we hear all the time, let's say it was New Year's, getting organized, helping others, learn something new, get out of debt, more family time, enjoying life more, quit smoking, quit drinking, lose weight, exercise. Okay, how many of these? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I see at least 8 things on that top 10 resolutions that happen every single year. Resolutions, people do those constantly and have them all throughout the year. I mean, right there in that little circle, I could help so many people because Beachbody provides exercise. We provide weight loss, tools and resources. We provide somebody to feel fulfilled through helping somebody. We would provide them an opportunity to learn something new through a new skill, getting out of debt, more time with family because they could come home to their family or they can organize their own schedule, enjoy life more. I can't tell you how many additional vacations I've been on, how many times I've been to Disney World with my 2 boys. The solutions that I get to share with people when somebody says, well, I don't want to be a Beachbody coach because I'm not a salesperson, I'm kind of like, whew, all right, well then, I don't know if you're a good fit for our team because I'm not selling you anything right here. I'm simply telling you something I'm excited about. And I know that would help you find a solution in your life. So that's what I'm sitting here telling you. If you want something out of your life, this is a way to get it. This is a solution for you. And I'm not going to end the call without being very transparent and honest and kind of bold about the income part. And as a disclaimer, Beachbody does not guarantee any level of success or income. You have to work extremely hard, and it is going to depend on your own efforts, diligence, and skill. But that's why we have trainings in place. That's why we have mentorships in place. That's why we have tools and tips and skills and retreats and face-to-face events where we can help you reach your goals. But you can't reach your goals until you start. That's what I'm sitting here telling you now. So as a brand new coach, I was so thrilled to make my first paycheck, and it was $60. I know this is a very small print, but if you can follow me here, I'll walk you through it. It was $60. My first month, I made $129, and that was pretty exciting, and I advanced to a rank called Emerald. By month 4, I advanced to a rank called Diamond, which is pretty much the ranks. You don't have to know all of these details, but for those of you who like the details, I'm sharing it. When you advance in rank, that pretty much just means you are adding coaches to your team. And you could see here my commissions grew. So my commissions by month 4, I was making $358. By a year, I was making $1,000 a week. Oh, by the way, I should probably elaborate. This is weekly, okay? This is every week. And again, it's different for every single coach. I have coaches who make much, much, much more, and I have coaches who make much less. It just depends on your level of work, your patience, your skill, your teachability, and that's something that we would work with you on. And again, it's just a matter of you saying, I'm ready to change, and I don't care how long or how hard it's going to take, but I know that this is the avenue I want to go because I want to be a part of something big, and this is it. By month 18, I was making $1,600. By 2 years, I was making $2,200 a week. So let's fast forward. My first week as a coach, I was making nothing. Okay, so that first paycheck was like my 3rd or 4th week. But this first week as a coach, I was making 0. Fast forward, okay, this paycheck was at 2.5 years. I was making $3,300 a week. Now, am I sitting here thinking, I only do this for money. I only do this for money. I'm telling you, it's changed my family's life. I started this business because I wanted to feel better about myself. And because I've been able to share that and duplicate that and talk to more people about it, because I really love it and I really believe in it. And I know that this business is incredible and these people are real and that the customers I work with really are getting results. And now I'm rewarded for that and I make $3,300 a week. Guys, I just think I mean, what other thing in the world could you do to work from home with your family, manage your own schedule, um, lead these online groups every month to help people, commit to a fitness program and a drink Shakeology, work on yourself, grow your brain, grow as a leader, go to these retreats, go to these free vacations that Beachbody provides you, work incredibly hard and push through the ups and downs, but potentially earn this kind of money in this short of amount of time. This is why I get excited to share it with you. But okay, let's just say worst case scenario. What if you don't believe in yourself? What if you don't believe in me? What if you don't believe in any of this? And you just say, well, I don't think it's worth it. Well, the worst case scenario is that if no one wants to join your challenge group, if nobody wants to sign up with on your team, then you would still be connected with new, driven, incredible, inspiring people from our team. So you would be my friend. I love new friends. 2, you would then be focusing on yourself and getting in shape. You would have the tools, you would have the resources, you would learn a little bit more about nutrition, you would feel more energy, get more confidence, and you would have faced your fears head on and grown as a person. So there's nothing wrong with ever getting outside of your comfort zone, right? Have you ever regretted moving past your comfort zone? So the worst case scenario is not bad at all. You would gain a whole lot of friends, you would have grown as a person, and you would be in better shape. But let's say it did work out. Let's say you are teachable, and let's say you are working hard and you're willing to build a team, and you're willing to help customers get results. You can choose one of these routes. I know that there's different strokes for different folks, and you make the rules because it would be your business. So we have discount coaches, we have hobby coaches, we have business building coaches, and you guys can read this here. Discount coaches are pretty much just people who say, well, you know what, I don't want to share this with anybody. I want to keep it to myself, but I don't want to talk to anybody about it. I don't want to tell anybody about what I'm doing because it's embarrassing, but I just want a discount. That's cool. Okay, I get it. You can actually save 25% on everything if you just sign up with Beachbody and you just want the discount. Or you can be a hobby coach and say, well, I'm not really going to talk to anybody about it, but if somebody asks me about it, then okay, fine. I'll tell them about it. I'll open my mouth and I'll tell them that I really like drinking Shakeology. Okay, well then you would be a hobby coach and you're just doing this on the side. No big deal. A business builder is somebody who says, you know what, I like this, and I like the results I'm seeing, and I really like this team, and I really feel like I could be a part of something big, and I can help them reach goals, and I can help myself reach goals, and I really want to even start a team and build that way and have a community and inspire other people. And if I can do that and build an income on the time that I have, then yeah, I'm going to go for it. That's a business builder, and that's cool. You choose. And our team is amazing. I already told you that we are a 2-time elite team, top 100 out of 450,000 coaches. So we have weekly team calls, we have one-on-one trainings, we have small group training, we have social media training, we have countless video training, manuals, blogs, learning preference, we have retreats, we have you name it. So this is a place to dream big and to live your best life. Nobody's going to leave you hanging. If you are so overwhelmed and intimidated, you think, oh, I don't even know where to start. I don't even know what to do. I don't even know how to post on social media. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know anything about nutrition. I don't know anything about fitness. Well, let me tell you, you are in good company then, because nobody knew anything about anything when they first started as a Beachbody coach. So you're in good company as long as you're willing to say yes, as long as you're willing to say, I want to be a part of something exciting. I want to be a part of this team. I want to be a part of bettering myself. What now? What can I do, Laura? So honestly, this is what I want you to do. I want you to message the person who invited you to this call. It is totally fun and free for you just to shoot a message to the person that invited you here. Shoot a message to a Beachbody coach you know that you connect with and say, hey, I'm going to sign up as a coach. I'm going to grab a challenge pack really quickly that has a fitness program and a month of Shakeology. I'm going to see how this works. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you, girl or boy, whoever is listening, that a challenge pack is something that I would love for you to start with because it's going to provide you the tools that you need. A challenge pack starts at $140. That is such an incredible deal. Let me break it down to you because, I know you're thinking, well, how much does this cost me? And you know why I know that's what you're thinking? It's because that's exactly what I thought. As a matter of fact, when I signed up as a coach, I did not buy a challenge pack. I bought a program, and then I signed up for the $40 sign-up fee, and then I bought Shakeology, and I ended up having to spend $100 more because I bought everything separate because I had cold feet. And I think now that's stupid because I did it. So when you buy a challenge pack, you get a fitness program of your choice depending on your goals. You get a month of Shakeology. You get a free trial of Beachbody On Demand, which is the live streaming of all of our programs. You get a spot in the upcoming challenge group, a spot in our upcoming coach training, and then also my favorite part, you do not have to use and pay the $40 sign-up fee. When you purchase a challenge pack, you do not have to pay a dime to sign up as a coach. Can you believe that? So you get a fitness program, a Shakeology, which everything is money back guaranteed. So if you don't think it's your cup of tea, if you hate it, there's no risk, guys. You can get all your money back. Now, that's never happened to me, but it's okay. If that's not your thing, you do it. There's a money back guarantee, 100%. So talk to the person who invited you here. I think that's a very courageous first step. If you're feeling it, if you're like, yeah, let's go. I'm going to just take care of my health. I'm going to join this team. I'm a part of this mission. I want to change the world. I'm not being dramatic. We are changing the world. Did you guys see all the contributions that we're making as coaches? And then they can help you walk through that sign-up process. And you can go ahead and let them know what your kind of goals are. If you're wanting to do this on the side, if you really want to be a business builder. And then what you can do to start with our training is you can be in their next challenge group. All of our coaches, guys, we lead monthly challenge groups, and we have team-wide training, and that is the special offer tonight. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so here's the drum roll. Did you guys hear that? I don't even know. The special offer truly is that Moxie decided, our whole entire team, the leaders on Moxie decided that we were going to host a team-wide new coach training starting next week. And I think, what a perfect time for you who's listening to this to go ahead and start on our team, to join now as we have this huge wave of momentum, this huge wave of success, this huge wave and this reputation of having repetitive over and over and over success stories of coaches and people just like you. So here's your special offer. I want you to join our team. I think it would be fun to get to know you. I want to know your story. I want to know what skills you have, what strengths you have, what fears you have, what you have to overcome. I want to know about you, and I want to know your life goals. I want to know if you're willing to work hard. I want to know what you're afraid of. I know that every single person has a very specific purpose in their life. And if you don't run in a direction that's going to allow you to grow and allow you to thrive and allow you financial freedom, you're going to be stuck for the rest of your life. And I would hate for you to be stuck, because I know how many nights I have cried myself to sleep because I felt so stuck when I was in my previous life, when I was in my corporate America job that I did not like. And it's not because having a job is bad. I loved working, but I wanted a different lifestyle. I did, and I did not feel like me, and I felt stuck, and I felt afraid, and I felt alone, and I cried a lot by myself, a lot, and it hurt. And I wish that upon nobody. Nobody deserves that. Okay? I know life happens. I know life happens at us sometimes, and I don't know what your past looks like. Maybe you are a hot mess. Maybe your whole entire life right now is flipped upside down, and you don't even know how you're going to make your next breath. Just give me a chance to love on you. Give me a chance to hug you and to welcome you into this coach family and to tell you that you are not alone. And no matter how low in life you might feel right now, you are not alone. Gosh, I just wish you could hear the stories and stories and stories of coaches who were radically changed just because they started growing as a person, just because they chose to start eating right and eating healthy and working out. And then they were surrounded by positive people who lifted them up, who told them that they're worth something. This changed my life. And that's really what I could go by, is saying that it started with one person. This started with me. And then I told somebody else. And then I told somebody else who told somebody else who told you. And that's why you're listening to this. And that's why I'm so proud to represent our team. And that's why I'm so thankful to tell you today that I would love for you to join our mission as Moxie, to love fast, to live slow, to really grow from the inside out and make a difference in our family, in our life, and reach these big life goals that we have, because it can happen. It absolutely can, because I've seen it, I've experienced it, but it has to start with you taking the first step. So here it is. You are welcome to join our team. If you feel like you connect with our mission, if you connect with our culture, if you connect with the direction that we're running, we are successful, and we know that if you are willing to improve your life by working out, by eating right, by speaking positively over yourself, we know that you can also sharpen our team. That's why we love growing. That's why we love expanding. That's why we love getting to know new people, because our job is to serve and to help, and it starts with us. So guys, it was an honor, an absolute honor to talk to you guys. And you guys feel it, like you guys know, this is my whole life. This is my mission. This is my excitement. This is something that I'm telling you boldly. Do not let your fear stop you. Do not let your fear of yourself, don't let your fear of failure, don't let your fear of your past, don't let your doubts, your insecurity, don't let these negative thoughts of what you think other people will say, don't let it stop you from who you want to become. You have a decision to make tonight, tomorrow. You have a decision to make between now and next week. And I want you to be brave. I want you to join what we're doing here. I want you to be a part of this huge wave of excitement and growth and momentum. I do. I want to know all about it. I want to know all about you, and I want you to be a part of our team, because we're a big family here. So it's your decision. But those are the facts. In order for something to change in your life and for you to hit those life goals, something's got to change, and here's a chance. So we're starting our new coach training on August 8th. You got to talk to the person who invited you here, and you got to start joining their team between now and next week. We would love to we'd love to welcome you to our team with open arms, and I cannot wait to see all of the new pretty faces and exciting people joining our team the next week. If you guys have any questions, message me, find me on Facebook, Laura Mendenhall. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, and my blog, lauramendenhall.com, to learn more about my story or to ask me additional questions about Moxie or Love Fast, Live Slow, or anything really. But I'm going to stop rambling, you guys. I'm so excited. I could talk all night, but I want to be respectful of your time. I really am appreciative, and I really am excited to get to know you and to welcome you to our team in just a couple of days. Bye.